In the given question, we are given with the aging schedule for Heller and Company. The total estimated bad debt expense are $36,574, and we are given that the unadjusted balance in the allowance for doubtful accounts is a credit of $12,480, and we need to pass the journal entries. Now, coming to the first journal entry, we will be passing by debiting the bad debt expense with the difference between the total estimated bad debt expense of $36,574 and which will be reduced with the credit balance of $12,480 of allowance for doubtful accounts. So, we will get $24,094 as the remaining balance. Now, this journal entry will be posted to these two ledger accounts, bad debt expense and allowance for doubtful accounts. So, the adjusting entry will be debited as $24.94 and on the debit side of bad debt expense. So, the balance will come out to $24,094, and the balance for allowance for doubtful accounts is given to us in the question as $12,480, and the adjusting entry will come at the credit side of $24,094. So, the total balance will come out to $36,574. Now, coming to next, in part B, we are given to journalize and post to the allowance account the following events and transactions. Transaction number 1. On March 31st, 1280 customer balance originating in 2014 is judged as uncollectible. So, we will pass the journal entry for this as allowance for doubtful accounts and will be credited with the accounts receivable account as 1280. Now, coming to entry number 2. On May 31st, a check for 1280 is received from the customer whose account was written off as uncollectible on March 31st. So, it means we need to pass the reverse journal entry for this. So, we will pass the reverse journal entry as accounts receivable debited to allowance for doubtful debts, and it will come out to 1280. And we are given that a check for this amount has been received from the customer. So, we will debit the cash and we will credit it with accounts receivable. We will get $1280 as the balance. Now, these journal entries will be posted to the allowance for doubtful accounts. So, the balance till here we have got from part 1 only, and these two amounts will be coming from the journal entries passed above. So, we will get the balance as $36,574. Now, coming to part C, journalize the adjusting entry for bad debts on 31st December 2015, assuming the unadjusted balance in allowance for doubtful accounts is a debit of 820, and the aging schedule indicates that the total estimated bad debt expense will be 29,500. So, we will be debiting the bad debt expense with the total estimated bad debt expense of $29,500 and the debit balance of allowance for doubtful accounts of 820. So, we will get $30,320.